Shalom everybody on this beautiful Shabbat. This is the day that the Most High has made. We will be glad, we will rejoice and be glad in it and enter worship and give it our best and lift up our voice to the Most High-Yah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. This is actually like two.
Yeah.
Yes, that's your
All right, and we're back. All right, so lesson here today. I would just say it. I'll say it. No, I ain't gonna say it actually. I'll let y'all look at it. But whatever that is, before you can theorize, you can think about it. Whatever that is, before you I know some of my Hebrew scholars is already thinking. Already know what's happening. Before we get there, though, y'all know the deal. Okay, there we go. Back. Hallelujah. All right, 1 and 2 and 3, we are learning to walk through obedience to the Torah together, building Ahava and Anva from the Ah to the Yah, in Ruah, Yeshua, in Yahuwah. Thank you. Appreciate that, Big. I know you're walking that out with us. Good job. All right, so the question is, because that's what that was at the beginning. Now y'all get it. But I'm going to ask the question, what is perfect to you? Biblically speaking. Perfect. If you need some extra questions, ask me. But initially, I'm going to ask, what is perfect to you? So go to your cell phone and just, what is on your heart? What's on your mind?
Without flaw.
Okay, without flaw. Anybody else? That's a good one.
Blameless.
Blameless. Okay, great. So we got blameless, without flaw. I'll take one more.
Unachievable.
Unachievable. Coming from that angle. The thinker. No, we're all thinkers. Yes, good job. I like those. Unachievable. And what was the last one?
Unattainable.
No, unattainable? No, somebody said it. Okay. No, somebody said it.
Without flaw.
Without flaw. He said attainable.
I said unachievable.
Unachievable.
I don't know the second one.
Complete.
Blameless.
Blameless, that's what you said. Okay. And what'd you say?
Complete.
Okay. And good one. And the other one was, what did I say?
Flawless.
Without
flaw.
Without flaw. That's it. Yeah, just all right. Y'all all heard it. I'm pretty sure y'all at home doing it too. All right. So Hebrew scholars, can y'all take a crack at it? Crack at it, Hebrew scholars. Crack at it.
The tab.
You got the what?
The tab.
Okay, you got, so yeah, we do the letters. You got the tab.
The
Mem,
mem.
and Dalit.
No, the yod and the mem Sophie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mem Sophie.
them so cute. Yes. Let me see that phone. Okay. All right. Check on you. I don't show it nothing. Okay.
No, it doesn't show me nothing.
Yeah, I try not to. That way we can all learn at the same time. So with that said, what you got? And y'all can use Lashwan Kadash because that's going to probably help out a whole lot better than this. In other words, just use the odds. You know what I'm saying? Tamam.
Tamam.
So if you think this is, if that's a yod,
Tamim.
okay.
Maybe. Tamim.
Sounds good. All right, I'm gonna keep it flowing. All right, keep it flowing. All right, so, yay. Tell me, or tamam, or tayyam, however you want to do it. Tamyam, yes, we would have done that. I'd have been cool with that because I mean, hey, we all know what the Nakum system is, so. All right, and that's gonna be your H8549, and that is gonna be your tamim. All right. So yes, we have the Strong's, which is going to be entire. Interesting, figuratively or literally, or morally. Really, that's the big thing I'm looking at for right now. Morally, all right? Be entire. Also known as integrity. Integrity. Truth. Without blemish. Somebody said complete. Perfect. Interesting. Full. Perfect, of course, yes. Sincerely or sincerity, sound without spot on the file, upright. And you pretty much see the same thing here in the lexicon. Perfect, complete, whole entire, sound, like I said, blameless, boom, there you go. But it's definitely whole and upright in conduct. Shakespeare would have known that being perfect could be upright in conduct. All right, and then you got integrity at the bottom, right? So your regular, that's what we're looking at. You ready? It's paleo time. Paleo time. Yes, I need some noise and some music. All right, so let's go. We got, y'all already knocked it out. Ta. Okay? Ta. Mem. I'm not even gonna say all the definition. Y'all seen this on how many times? Yod and that mem again. But it's Mesopi, but mem again. All right? Take your time. Y'all now know what it is. You've seen what it is. Hebraically. And then really. Go for what you know. Paleo time. I know, right? So it's interesting.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Can we use the word direction for men as well?
Go for it.
Okay.
Do you have something though that says towards in direction? If that doesn't exist, then yeah, go for it.
I think the main direction, if I recall correctly, you know that brown chart, the brown chart,
Yeah.
direction is on it.
That's where this comes from, I think.
Okay.
That comes from the one that we laminated a long time ago.
Yeah, that the brown one.
That's exact verbatim. But I think the only difference that you have from what we have on our phones is blood. That's
Right,
blood.
yeah, it's a little bit different. It's water kills blood.
Yeah.
To seal what is mighty, towards the finished work. But that's the second man that I'm not,
Yeah.
you know,
I'm with you. Even the root word would have still been the same, but you can just take out the yod. That's how like close
Right.
it is. I mean, you said two
Yeah.
meals, which is interesting.
or lack of water,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in the instance of like, if you're talking about purity,
Right.
you get what I'm saying? Because if you talk about perfectness, and none of y'all want to drink water that has cyanide is clear, right? You can just take a drop of cyanide, you drop it in the water, you can't see it.
Because it's
But is that perfect water?
No.
No. I think everybody here would just like to drink almost perfect water. That's it. So hey, why not use it in that sense of
Like a sign to come and finish work that can bring about many chaos. I feel like it's kind of hard. Like,
it is hard. Me, I ain't even taking no stab at it. I'm telling you that right now. I'm letting y'all be working. We working on this together. What's up? What you got, man?
I would say the last to come from a finished work that is mighty.
That is mighty. Okay. Cool. Pretty much it sounds good. Yeah, we did. I know, right?
I know that's one of the more difficult ones. I think.
This is one of the more difficult. You're talking about, and this is why interesting, even in our minds, right? Especially our Western minds. I know we're Hebrews, but it's the way we look at perfectness. It's a little different, right? I mean, it just is. We just kind of went through it every break, and we're gonna see it. It's gold at the but we're already thinking of something that's pristine and all of this stuff, and interesting, right? It's an interesting mindset.
And if you think about the word complete, right? I will have close the picture with a finished work,
Right.
but there's a man. You know, that's why it's like
Well, finished work that it comes from.
But yeah, there's another man. So mighty was,
Oh, to come from is twice.
Yeah.
right, you know.
Yeah, I like it. I like what Max said. We're gonna press on.
I think the whole word.
Yeah, I think we're good too. Thank you. I appreciate that, Junior. You're on point. All right, so the purpose of today's conversation. Why perfectness? Why perfect? What's the point? Why does it matter? Why? Okay, I got that all the time. Why? Because the Messiah says it. That's why. You don't believe me? Let's pull out that Matthew 5. Speaking of Matthew 5, I got a person who's going to read it. He is walking right now. It's not Jesus. It's not Jesus. It's not Jesus. It's not at the top.
Alrighty. Reading from the seat.
Y'all classically know this as being the what?
New Testament.
But no, Matthew 5 specifically.
It's if you have an art.
No, somebody said that the entirety of it. Somebody will say this is something that's utilized, that they have a phrase for
The
it.
red letter. This is like what Messiah.
I'm looking for like a phrase and that's used in Matthew 5 specifically. If I say it, I know y'all don't know it. It starts with a beat. And it starts with a phrase people used to use back in the day. I'll say it starts with a beat.
I don't know the word in English.
Say it, Dion. Say okay.
Les bénédictions.
Close. Be what?
Something to.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why you were saying benediction? That's what it means?
Yeah.
I had no idea. So yes, you're right. It's beatitude.
The beatitude.
I know y'all heard the phrase the beatitude. So anyway, that's what we're about to read. Go ahead. You got it.
Alright, starting at verse 1, Matthew 5.
Uh-huh.
And seeing the multitudes, he went up into a mountain. And when he was set, his Talmudim came unto him. And he opened his mouth and taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in Ruach, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see Elohim. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of Elohim. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. Ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt have lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and to be trodden under foot of men. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid.
That's right.
Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a menorah, and it gives light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Think not that I am come to destroy the Torah or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For amen, I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one yod or one tittle shall it no wise pass from the Torah to all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. For I say unto you, that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Parashim, ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, you shall not kill, and whoever shall kill shall be in danger of the judgment. But I say unto you, that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. And whosoever shall say to his brother, Rakah, shall be in danger of counsel. But whosoever shall say, you fool, shall be in danger of the fire of Gehinnom. Therefore, if you bring your gift to the altar, and there remember that your brother has aught against you, leave there your gift before the altar, and go your way. First be reconciled to your brother, and then come and offer your gift. Agree with your adversary quickly, while you are in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver you to judge, and the judge deliver you to the officer, and you be cast into prison. Amen, I shall unto you. I'm sorry. Amen, I say unto you. You shall by no means come out hence, till you have paid the uttermost farthing. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, you shall not break wedlock. But I say unto you, that whosoever looks on a woman to lust after her, has broken wedlock with her already in his heart. And if your right eye offend you, pluck it out, and cast it from you. For it is profitable for you that one of your members should perish, and not that the whole body should be cast into the Gehinnom. And if your right hand offend you, cut it off, and cast it from you. For it is profitable for you that one of your members should perish, and not that your whole body should be cast in the Gehinnom. It has been said, whosoever shall put away his woman, let him give her a writing of divorcement. But I say unto you, that whosoever shall put away his woman, saying, for the cause of fornication, causes her to break wedlock. And whosoever shall marry her, that is divorced, breaks wedlock. Again, ye have heard that it has been said by them of old, you shall not forswear yourself, but shall perform unto Yah your oaths. But I say unto you, swear not falsely, neither by heaven, for it is Elohim's throne, nor by the earth, for it is his footstool, neither by Yerushalayim, for it is the city of the great king. Neither shall you swear by your head, because you cannot make one hair white or black. But let your communication be yea, yea, nay, nay. For whosoever is more than these comes of evil. Ye have heard that it has been said, an eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. But I say unto you, that ye resist not evil, but whosoever shall smite you on your right cheek, turn to him the other also. And if any man will sue you at the judgment, and take away your coat, let him have your cloak also. For whosoever shall compel you to go a mile, go with him 2. Give to him that ask of you, and from him that would borrow of you, turn not away. Ye have heard that it has been said, you shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them who despitefully use and persecute you, that ye may be the children of your Father which is in heaven. For he makes his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sends rain on the just as on the unjust. For if ye love them which love you, what reward have you? Do not even the publicans the same? And if ye salute your brethren only, what do ye more than others? Do not even the publicans so?
Is that the way NWD says what? Is that the NWD says what?
Oh, be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect.
Now, after getting all of that in, that's
a lot.
It's a lot to live up to. But now do you get the point? We're gonna go in and we're gonna deal with the rest. But now do y'all get the point of that perfection? It is a lot of work. What now do you understand from that? After you know, because it's like, well, that can be hard. But here's my thing: is it achievable? Is it attainable? because it's at least measurable. At least measurable. But if you can measure it, you should be able to think. You know, the opportunity presents itself, and you know that it takes this to get this opportunity to attain it, to do what you gotta do. Well, boom, you should be able to get it. Ain't nobody sitting up here saying it's gonna be easy. It may even take a whole lifetime to actually achieve what you have on that list.
It takes time.
That's why the gray-haired person and wisdom means so much more to them. Because they done been through some things. All right, anything else to say on it? Otherwise, we're going to press on. All right, so he said this word. That word comes out of perfect with Greek. I might as well go over because it's there. And it's interesting that you still have complete in there for Greek. For G, what is it? G5046. For the Strongs, it has complete in various applications, labor growth, mental and moral character. Being complete in moral character. Interesting. And of course, completeness, full age, man, perfect. So, changes the game for me when somebody says, when you read the scripture tells you to be perfect. I have this thing for me, because it's, we'll get to the end, and then we'll talk about it. All right. So, though we do not have to, let's look at some possible supporting verses of what the Messiah is dealing with for perfection. Why do I say that we not have to? Because he's the word. He tell you to do what he tell you to do in Matthew 5. Ain't gonna be no debate for me. I'm just gonna, you just need to do it. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta do it. You know, he tell you to try to get things right with your brother. Just go get things, try to get things right. If you know that there's not, just go do it. You know, there's other stuff in there that's very interesting. We definitely could talk about it. Give to him the ass of thee, from him that would borrow of thee not, and thee turn thee not away. So somebody asked the boy, don't turn away. Somebody asked you to go with them 1 mile, what did he say? There you go. And this is the hard part, which is some people might actually like this, but sometimes it's hard for people. And you get that on a spiritual level when he says, he say eye for eye, not eye for eye, tooth for a tooth, but the other one that's dealing with the eye, it says, your eye offends you. Cut that thing off. Pluck it out, yes, pluck it out. And cast it from thee, for it is profitable that one of thy members should perish. Now, y'all know that this is called a assembly, which could be known as also a that's right. That's how I've always known that to be. So if you got to do what you got to do, you cut it off. Because it's better that you maim versus everybody going to what did it say up at the bottom? Yeah, you know. Or they translated the other thing, you know what I'm saying? There you go. It can be definitely a type of help for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's next, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's a lot of stuff in there. So, yeah. Most I say do it. I mean, Christ said do it. But let's just look at the scriptures, because sometimes people say, well, I don't believe in the Messiah. Okay. All right, so let's start off with Better Sheet 6. Where we first see it. 6 and 9.
These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generation, and Noah walked with Elohim.
Thank you. Says he was perfect in his generation. So some brews would then say that, well, that means his line was untainted, right? From Adam, right, to Seth, Canaan, all the way down, right? I know Methuselah's in there, a couple other people. And then boom, you get to Noah, and it was like he was perfect, right? Yeah. So, but we just now went through the scripture. I mean, went through the word studies. We know that it just ain't about you being genetically perfect. No, there's always going to be a spiritual connotation to this. All right. That's just how the scriptures are outlined. You know what I'm saying? So, yes. I'm glad y'all see it. All right, so back that up with Better Sheet. We go to Sirach. Somebody get Sirach 44 and 17. It's going to be some one-hitters, so young ones can get these. Mac, Texas, oh, you don't have a Bible, do you?
Can I say something?
Oh, go ahead.
Even like with the, being, even if it was like genetically untainted, isn't there a scripture like in the Brit Hadashah about not having pride in your flesh? Like wasn't he talking about like, he was a Pharisee and he came from this line and all that. But
Go ahead.
yeah,
Good.
spiritually, and they talked about it's not exact, I can't remember everything exactly, but it's like even in the bloodline, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. So.
Yeah, just because you blood, what Paul say, what does he say about those who are Israel, right? Not everyone is Israel or something like that is Israel, or something to the next level.
Or something like they're not the sons.
Excuse me?
You can be born Jacob, but that doesn't mean you're Israel.
Yeah, not all Israel is Israel, but that next level I'm talking about. This is somebody who was born of the flesh, Israel, like, he can be traced, right? Once again, that's why I still get down with Paul in a lot of instances, how to read Paul.
They say that now too, like, what's that saying? They say, not all king folks.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So I appreciate that. Now, who got that Sirach 44? 17. Alright, you got it? Thank you. Go ahead, man.
Noah was found perfect and righteous. In the time of wrath, he was taken in exchange for the Lord. Therefore was he left as a remnant unto the earth when the flood came.
There you go. Y'all seeing it now? Seeing how they're utilizing the word righteous. So just take let's just say you put upright for perfect. He was upright and righteous. Upright and righteous. Complete and righteous. You see what I'm saying? You utilize these terms in between. Believe me, we're going to still bear that out. I get it. Alright? Let's go to Better Sheet 17:1. This is going to be another one of the ancestors. Y'all know him. It's old but it's good. And I like the meaning of the name too. I think it's like exalted or something like that. Exalted Father. Y'all got it? Want me to get? Somebody got it? Better Sheet 17:1.
And when Abraham was...
Who was it? Is it Abraham?
Yeah.
No, read it one more time.
And when Abraham was 90,
I got you.
when Abram was 90 years old and 9, Yahuwah appeared to Abram and said unto him, I am El Shaddai, walk before me and be perfect.
Yep. Walk before me and be thou perfect. Like I said, now that y'all have it formulated in your mind.
Oh, that's right. Oh, it's right. It's still Abraham.
Yes, that's right. It's just that whatever changed, right? It went from like exalted to like father of nations or something like that. Yeah, whatever had to change. All right, somebody get that. Was that?
My father.
Yeah. Somebody get that Shemot 12:5 on me, please.
Your lamb shall be without blemish, the male of the first year. You shall take it out from the sheep or from the goats.
Yes. Now, that word for without blemish is perfect. Or what we saw, tamim. I'm just going to use the Hebrew term. Tamim. That's tamim. You see the wheels turn. Who was the most upright and complete person to be that lamb that was taken out the flock? Man, I know, but we don't relate it to that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not a slight nothing like that. But you see it and it's just like, oh man, like wow. Yeah, I mean he was blameless. So you think somebody utilized that. Somebody utilized unachievable. To a degree, I can understand why you can say being him is unachievable. I can see it, but then we have to try this. We have to try. We have to go the extra mile. We got to do what we have to do in order to be these little Christs that are walking around amongst, that are walking around on this earth, right? You got to die on your cross daily, all right? For him, all right. Y'all get that? Y'all get that? Because now we're about to hit it. It's gonna really start hitting home. You ready? Get that Tehilliym, that Psalms 101 and 2. I wanted to see if I could try to get there from a somewhat of an archaic fashion in my mind, but then we're just gonna go ahead and get it. All right. So who got it from me? We'll get through these.
I got it.
All right. What you got?
I will behave myself wisely in a perfect way. Oh, when will you come unto me? I will walk within my house with a perfect heart.
With the what heart?
Perfect heart.
Oh. But you said the land without blemish. That was Tehilliym too. Back in Shemot 12. It was Tehilliym. Oh, it was Tehilliym with Noah. But now we talking about the La'ah. Now we talking about the heart.
Yeah.
Now we can do uprightness. Oh, we picking the children. Okay. All right. But it says, thank you for that, man. I will behave myself wisely in a perfect way. We're gonna have to back it up some more. Let's get that Tehilliym 119 and 1. Now we're gonna start to see the idea of how we can relate the first 5 with what we're dealing with Tehilliym. Somebody get that Tehilliym 119 and 1. Say it loud, say it proud. Your Hebrew and your proud. Somebody get that. Go ahead.
Aleph blessed. Undefiled in the way, who walk in Torah of Yahuwah.
Yep. Very easy. I know it's simple. It's like, but blessed are they that are Tehilliym in the way. Blessed are they that are Tehilliym in the way. So in other words, blessed are they that are, we see undefiled. Blessed are they who are upright and complete. This is very interesting. Same thing that you're supposed to be in your hearts. I know we go, who our hearts deceive the wicked, who can know it? The Most High knows it. Once again, we gotta say this. Yeah, I can't. We can only deal with your fruit. We can't on a level like this. We can only deal with your fruit. Oh yeah, the Most High knows. The Most High knows whether or not you just showing up here just to show up here and just check a box. I'm telling you right now, He knows. I don't. I can only just see. Maybe make some sort of assumption, but He knows. Absolutely. All right, somebody get that Mishlei 11 and 5. Oh gosh, it's Bible. Micaiah says. If it passes the Micaiah says, it's Bible. Can't get it off. Somebody get that Mishlei 11 5 while we work on this.
The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness.
Oh, 11:5, my bad. Oh, the righteousness of shall direct his way. That's a good yes, thank you. So the righteousness of the perfect. So whatever's righteousness of those who are upright shall direct his way. But the wicked gonna do what? Fall by their own wickedness. And where does wickedness first start?
Heart.
I'm telling you, man, I know we, you know what I'm saying? Like, how come we always gotta talk about this? Because I care about what goes on between your ears, man. I care about what goes on between your ears and what will affect your actions, right? You gotta start at the root of it. The reticular activating system, I don't know. You gotta start at the root of it and then see how it works its way into either its actions from your mouth or which is the extension of what it is that you have on this earth, right? What it is that you see through, the spectrum that you see through, all right? All right, so let's get that Tehilliym 15 too.
He that walks uprightly and works righteousness and speaks the truth in his heart.
In his what?
Heart.
In his what?
Heart.
I know, in his heart. In his heart. Thank you. Yes, you're supposed to walk tamim, tamyam, whatever, whichever way you want to choose. In your heart. Speak the truth. We used to say, old folks used to say, speak the truth and do what? There you go. That's what you gotta like the youngsters here. Hallelujah. You know your cheats. Alright? So let's get that 2 Samuel. And I got, once again, I gotta do all this Old Testament stuff for my Tanakh on. So believe in Christ. Read Matthew 5, live by it, and should be good. Alright, so let's get that 2 Samuel. Or Shemuel Sheni 22, 31 through 33. Make me proud. Move your chest.
Okay. As for Elohim, his way is perfect.
His way is perfect.
The word of Yahuwah is tried.
Mm-hmm.
He is a buckler to all them that trust in him.
Mm-hmm.
For who is Elohim?
Who's else?
Save Yahuwah. And who is a rock? Save our Elohim.
Mm-hmm.
Elohim is my strength and power, and he makes my way perfect.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for that. Good clap you did speak from your chest. I appreciate that. So he is, of course, his way is perfect. And then now that goes back to what we talked about at the beginning. He makes your way perfect. You are now working towards being fully upright. What are we talking about? You see something that goes wrong, you ain't afraid to pull somebody to the side, hey man, get your life right, bro. Not like that though, but like however it is that you do to communicate truth to that person. Hey, think about this. This may be the wrong way. I like your boldness, or I ain't gonna front. I need to work on it. But I ain't gonna front. I had my manager ask me about my name change. And he said, is it Jewish? I said, nah, not really. It says biblical. I just kind of always beat around it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was doing all kind of stuff. Instead of just being like, yeah, nah, I did the research. We find out who we are, and that's why I changed it.
Like if you say,
keep it simple.
Yeah, just say, hey, I did my research according to biblical scripture and genetic testing. That, like, they don't question. They're staunch agents or whatever. Because they're kind of like, well, I believe in science, and he made it match up with the Bible. Well, I guess that's a bonus or whatever.
Yeah, it is bonus. Like we got a whole lot of stuff to back up our claim. I can easily do it. I just, I don't know. I always think of ulterior motives of people. I do, but you got to think of course, like you said, Most High got you. You come out with it, it's true. Most High got you. Let the chips fall where they may. I'm already signed on the battle line, so. To deal with me is honestly is to be it would be like some form of what they call it when you deal with somebody who's either big or old or race. What they call it, discrimination. Yeah, right? It's some level of religion. So yeah.
Because if they ask, if they ask, well, how? That's a minister opportunity.
Yeah.
Both, in a scientific standpoint and scripture.
And this dude is a sniper, so he was trying to read between the lines. I know y'all, he's trying to read between the lines heavy. It's like, that man just look it up, Google it. I said stuff like this. I'm not joking. Oh man, all right. So let's go to another one. Tehilliym 18:32. That's why I say these lessons, they couldn't be. I look at them and I'm just like, dang, you need to know within your heart that you good, man. All right, so Tehilliym 18:32. Gotcha, go ahead.
It is El that girds me with strength and makes my way perfect.
He girds you with strength, and he makes your way perfect.
To gird means kind of like reinforce, put in place, secure.
There you go.
Because like when you got a jock strap on, you play the sport.
Hey,
you don't want to go left, then something else go right.
That's right.
All to form.
That's right. And that's interesting. He does that with strength. So then it's like a gold plated one.
Yeah.
All right, so let's keep going. Till like 1970. Or about bringing it. Go ahead.
The Torah of Yahuwah is perfect, restoring the soul. The testimony of Yahuwah is sure, making wise the simple.
Oh, now y'all. So I'm pretty much sure everybody's reading that like separate, right? So nobody has a KJV. So this one talks about the law of Yahuwah is perfect, converting the soul. Converting the soul. That's how they translate it here. The testimony of Yahuwah is sure. Now saying Yahuwah, Lord. Making his way, making the simple, making wise the simple. Excuse me, making wise the simple. So yeah, as the Most High is working on you and perfecting you, He's gonna make even. And I'm telling y'all, I'm telling you, these Yaladim over here. The doctor could go into a situation and speak to a PhD, theological, whatever, and probably break it down in about an hour. You know what I'm saying? About an hour. That's about all the time. I think about an hour. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, Jordan walking down the line is about 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? For real, about 10 minutes and this done deal.
Just gonna say you wrong.
Yeah, it's you know, have them thinking like, I ain't never been taught this. Well, yeah, of course you ain't been taught this. I know. All right, we got Mishlei 11 and 20. Stay with me. Man. To give y'all some solace, this will be the last slide. So you see where we are. There you go. That way I don't have too many more young. All right, Mishlei 11 and 20.
I got it.
All right, go ahead.
They that are of a forward heart are abomination to Yahuwah, but such as are upright in their way are his delight.
Such that are Tamim, right? Such that are Tamim, or Tamyam, or whatever. But if you're forward, you have a forward heart, it's an abomination. Who says the heart does not matter? I'm telling y'all, it's one of the easiest studies you can do. It's from Bereshit, it's from Genesis all the way to Revelation. You know what I'm saying? So it's just
mentioned in every chapter.
Oh my goodness, in every book, exactly. So, man. But such as are upright. Because I'm telling you, in this walk, it seems like the prideful, it seems like I can, yes, you got knowledge. You know what I'm saying? That's great and dandy, fine. But it just puffs up. You know what I'm saying? That's all it does. Who are you really? That's the question I have. Who are you really? All right, we got Sirach 34, 8. Sirach. One more time. That's
Y'all go ahead.
Go ahead.
The Torah shall be found perfect without lies, and wisdom is perfection to a faithful mouth.
Thank you. Do me a favor, Solomon. Start at 6. Follow this for that, and then go down to 8.
Okay, if they be not sent from El Elyon in your visitation, and set not your heart upon them.
Right.
For dreams have deceived many, and they have failed that put their trust in them. The Torah shall be found perfect without lies, and wisdom is perfection to a faithful mouth.
Thank you. Now, yes, I want to do an extrapolation. Of course, there could have been some level for context, but we could still extrapolate 8 from this even without the context, because it still stays within the context that the Torah is going to be found perfect without lies. Without lies. Okay. So the way that you walk uprightly should be without what? I know that sounds basic, man. You know how people lie? I mean, casually lie. Do y'all know what a pathological liar is? What is that? What kind of lie is that?
That's not even a motive behind it.
You got $20 at the gas pump. What they tell you?
I got you.
Got 10. Man, I'm broke. I need, what? What are you talking about? I mean, I've dealt with a couple of it's one real one in my life.
They forget they lie.
They forget. They lie so much that they forget. You know what I'm saying? And it's interesting.
Can I say a funny story?
Go ahead.
Story? You know how I met Melissa, right? Yeah. So I met one of my oldest friends because she was dating that guy, right? And the guy was also dating my best friend at the time, right? And she saw the picture of the girl in his wallet, and he told her that was his sister when she was his girlfriend, right? And maybe 2-3 days later, she doesn't know why, but she asked again, right? Melissa asked again. So that girl, who is she? You know what? And he said, oh, that's my cousin. You told me that's your sister.
Yeah, what?
And that's what she was like, oh. No. So I mean, lies so much that he doesn't even know what to say.
I met some of them, you know, that they lie just to outdo your story. You might have a story to tell, and they'll just come up.
They just do extra.
It just comes right after. It just flows right after. They're just lying. You're like, no way.
Yeah. Mind blowing. So we got in wisdom, perfection as well.
Just don't press the red button.
Yeah, alright, we got Sirach. We're gonna stay right there in that same book. I'll go back a few chapters. Somebody get that 31:10. Same person probably read. She's 31:10.
Oh, there you go. She's not.
Oh, you did.
Who has been tried thereby and found perfect. Then let him glory. Who might offend and has not offended, or done evil and has not done it?
No. Who's been tried thereby and found upright? Who's been trying to find out? Yeah. Let them glory. Hey, hallelujah. Let that person glory. But who's gonna offend what did Christ say? What did he say? Who might offend and has not offended, or done evil and has not done it? What did Christ say? If any of y'all have sinned, ever not sinned, cast first stone, something like that. They was like, oh man, well if this truly is the Messiah, well then let me go ahead and take a step back. Because let's just say it is.
They were still doubting.
Yeah, of course they did. But they doubted. If this is the Messiah, shoot, I'm about to pay attention because you know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they're like, no, I'm not gonna chance it.
Yeah, exactly.
I heard you walk on water earlier today. So.
Yeah, you got some? I'll tell you something. All right, yeah. 31:10. All right, appreciate that. We almost there, y'all. Y'all can obviously see it. All right, now we're gonna do a little bit more, a little more great house shots. So Colossians 1:28. Colossians.
Oh, real quick, I was looking at a couple comments in the chat.
Go ahead. Oh yeah, what you got? Please, thank you.
Shafir.
What he say?
It says blameless in the King James version. I'm not sure which.
Yeah, which verse he was on that
we were on at the time.
I don't know.
And then Ema Vicky said the law of sacrifice points to Mashiach.
Yes, it does. Hallelujah. It does. Because when I tell you, that when you take the opportunity to go home and watch. I mean, I'm talking about that for so many different sacrifices. It had to be Talmud. It had to be Talmud. And so I'm just like, if he's represented as Talmud in Shemot 12, he says he's not represented as Talmud in all the other. Because it had to be blameless. It had to be without blemish. There's so many. I didn't know that. Like, you know, obviously it's important. But I'm talking about, you know, without blemish. Like, some people would just think, oh, you just take a ram, da da da. But no, you had to have like a ram without blemish. Or you had to have this without blemish. Like, there was some stuff that without blemish.
You were grabbing the best of your flocks.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Interesting. Right? So absolutely, all right, we got that Colossians 1:28. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Whom we preach, warning every man and teaching every man in all wisdom, that we may present every man perfect in Messiah.
Once again, looks like we need to try. So, when we preach, warning every man. Once again, hey, you think you're gonna do that? Really? You think that's important? You think that's smart? You may want to rethink that. It might be something you might want to do over one, you know, before you go out there before you go out there and do this. Tell you, it's a couple times I wish I had somebody to do it. I do. I wish there was a couple times somebody would have done this for me. That'd be nice. I hope and pray that y'all do that to that person who needs that. You know what I'm saying? All right. And then the last one. Yes, we're at the last one. Hallelujah. All right, here we go.
That's not down by the scripture.
Yeah, I know, right? We got Philippians. Philippians 3, 13 through, or Philippines. Philippines? Yes.
3:13 through 15.
My last one, try. Yes, please.
Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this is one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind, and reaching forth unto those things which are before. I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of Elohim in Mashiach Yahusha. Let us therefore, as many as be perfect, be thus minded, and if in anything ye be otherwise minded, Elohim shall reveal even this unto you.
I pray that it is revealed unto you. Walk upright, do what you have to do. And press towards the mark that is the high calling in the Father in Mashiach, of the Father in Mashiach. And he says, what? Forgetting what? Forgetting those things that are what? That are behind.
Yep.
Forgetting those things that are behind and doing what? Pressing towards something that is before you. Absolutely. So in closing, it's gonna be the same one. Let's do it. Y'all ready? 1, 2, and 3. Let's hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Fear Elohim and
Guard his commandments.
for this is the whole duty of man. For Elohim shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
And what we have for the last one?
Here is the patience of the Kodashim. Here are they that guard the commandments of Yahuwah and the belief of Yahuwah.
Hallelujah. I'll praise the Most High. Questions?